All right, we're back. Welcome to episode 3 of my playthrough. I'm Valerian. And so, where we left off, we started expanding our empire. So, we're going to do quite a few
The
things this
spirits have granted
playthrough.
us new wisdom.
Looks like we got some research. Ooh, our fleet command limit upgraded. So that's good. So we could go with gene tailoring or galactic administration. I'm not really sure which to do here, but I think I'm going to pick galactic administration because, like, with gene tailoring, like, I don't know when that's going to start working for me. Like, I don't know when I'm going to get genetic ascension because I'm going to be doing Voidborn first as far as ascension paths. So I think galactic administration is going to give me immediate benefits. As soon as I research it, I can reform my government immediately. So as long as I have unity. So yeah, I'm going to pick galactic administration. Just checking out my planets here. So we're still in a food deficit. We haven't been able to fix that yet. I think my next playthrough with Hive Mind, I'm going to roll hard. Not full on food, but like I'm gonna have some food planets right away because this being out of food all the time stuff has really been hampering. I mean, it hasn't hampered my progress. I'm still growing, but I could be growing so much faster if I didn't have these food problems. So that's what I think I'm gonna do. For now on, I'm gonna make a point of getting my food established early and getting the food techs too and getting the food buildings. It's going to be really beneficial. So we're looking at our exotic gases and we're looking at, it looks like that one's not producing any exotic gases. So we're going to need to fire the, see, I wish there was an easier way to say, okay, I want 2 on the exotic gases, I want 1 on the synthetic crystals, and then I want 0 on synapse drones. Instead, I got to do this whole crazy, weird balancing, hiring, firing act. I just wish Paradox would just streamline that process a little more and make it easier to manage. Because the stuff I have to do here is kind of ridiculous. It takes me like 5 minutes to get it to do what I just said in like 3 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, so it's finally did what I wanted it to do. Now I'm wondering what I'm going to do here. So yeah. So I try to unlock the job, but then it immediately puts those workers back on the synapse job that I don't want. So I wish there was just some kind of plus and minus sign next to each pop that tells that, okay, I want this many workers. Like, I don't understand why they can't have that. Is it a programming issue? I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to sit there and complain the whole game, but yeah, just a little peeve. Just a little peeve I have about the Stellaris UI. Hopefully they do something about it. We'll see. I doubt that they're going to do something about it because they watched this video, that's for sure. Watched 3 years from now. Man, I only have today. Not thinking about 3 years from now. I mean, I hope that I'm not living here 3 hours. I'm not living here 3 years from now, excuse me. So yeah. We're still negative on food. We've got 75 energy credits monthly.
Construction complete.
All right, construction complete. Looks like we got a star-based finished. We need to put these guys on automatic construction so they can go around and build mining stations and whatnot, because our empire has some stations that aren't built yet. Has some resources that aren't being mined yet. So, like the rare crystals up to the north. So I think I just made a stronghold. I can start making those now, so that's really cool. So I'll just click this reinforced fleet button. Yeah, we need to get more fleets up, or else empires are going to start bullying me, and I don't need that. I don't know what this buff is, debuff, whatever. Yeah, like it says happiness minus 50, but I'm not affected by happiness, so you know. Yeah, throughout the game, I'm having to buy food. Hopefully, by the end of this playthrough, we will stop buying food. And don't mean to spoil anything, but we do. Spoiler. Yeah, I mean, I'm recording this after the fact, but I mean, you know, I still don't want to break the immersion as much as I can. So there's... All right, so we're terraforming some new worlds. Cool. Yeah, those things keep popping up. I can't wait till those things stop popping up.
We are spreading our faith to
They're really annoying. They're necessary, but they're annoying. All right, so we're colonizing another planet. This one, probably going to make this a farming world. Most likely. An agriculture world. This one's probably going to be generators. Yeah, I wish these planets would get more pops so we could fill in those technician jobs.
Construction complete.
Oh, finished another starbase. That's good. So we get more naval capacity. Traditions are available. Let's check that out. So yeah, build speed's cool, but we're definitely doing ship upkeep and naval capacity. That by far is the most powerful thing on there, I believe.
The faithful have claimed a new world.
Cool, we got a new planet. And this is going to be our farm world. About time, finally, because we're negative in food again. Got to build the offspring nest first. So I think about building hydroponic farms as well. But I already built some agriculture districts, so we're doing pretty good on minerals, so I'm not going to use all our minerals on this. I think we're pretty good for now. Yeah, let's add one. Let's add a hydroponics farm. Okay, that's a good setup for now. So let's move on here. Let's look at our other planets. Let's see. So that's our colony ship. We're checking our science vessels. I want to know what they're doing, because there's some areas of our empire that are still unexplored that they could be exploring. Like they're all over to the east, and this is kind of what I don't like about automated survey exploring. Some things can slip through the cracks, so to speak, as far as exploring. Because like over here to the west, I don't know if you see it, but there's a big area there of right underneath Al-Qabaid or whatever the system is called. But it's yeah, over to the west, it's not getting explored very much, even though there's planets and stuff there. So I'm going to be manually telling them to explore those places. Now, I wonder what this person's doing. Now, when I saw the word hyperlane, when it said entering hyperlane, I thought it meant hyper relay, and I was like, what? There's a hyper relay there, and so I was looking for it. So that's why I was hung up on that.
Construction complete.
So we got another starbase. Our military fleets are just chilling there. Okay, so
Incoming transmission.
I want to terraform this Alpine world, but
available.
yeah, we're not doing very good on energy credits, and we're going to need to save some for food. Hopefully our food goes down. Like we just built a farming planet, so we just got that started, but it takes time, you know. Pops takes time. So cruisers is available. Cruisers is available, but plasma thrusters don't appear very often, and we need our ships to be fast for our missile comp.
Council agenda
So
ready.
council agenda is ready. Cool. I really like the leaders in Hive empires. I like hive mind leaders. They have really good skills, really good. I'm really digging it so far. So I'm looking at military buildup because I saw the energy sign. I'm like, does that give me more energy? In a sense, it does. But I'm definitely going to go with the Unity Council agenda because that's definitely the most powerful, or one of the most powerful on there. Okay. Still negative in food. Going to have to buy food again, most likely. Yeah. But we are keeping up with it. But yeah, we will need to be rectifying this situation in short order, because this is not a sustainable plan to just buy food throughout the game. So hopefully this farming world will start building up and we can start taking care of that. Our minerals, they're not low, but they're below where I'd like to be. Oh, looks like we're expanding here. Cool. Yeah, so we're going to take some of these planets. I want to go up into there and take those 2 red planets up above my cursor. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to take the construction ship up here and get those planets. I want to claim as many planets as I can, even if I'm not going to terraform them yet or colonize them. I want as much real estate as possible. Except Tomb Worlds. I don't really care about Tomb Worlds. I mean, I do. I'll get them, but like I'm not going to go out of my way to get them. It's mainly worlds that I can terraform for 5,000 credits and under, that I actually have the research, the technology to actually terraform it, because I don't have the technology to terraform Tomb Worlds yet. I gotta have climate restoration. So, all right, another starbase got done. Yeah, our naval cap is rising considerably. We are definitely going to need to make more ships. It's just I don't really feel comfortable with the amount of energy credits I'm putting out right now. So we're going to have to rectify that too. I think I'm going to resettle because, like, I need food, and I'd rather cut back on some minerals and energy than be negative in food anymore. Yeah, see, it's only got one guy. It's a maintenance drone, so let's move some guys over. Let's move some synapse drones. Like, Unity, it's counterintuitive, but Unity is not like my most important resource in most games. Like for me, research. Like I go really heavy on research. I try to get it as fast as possible. at the expense of my Unity, which is just kind of a side effect. However, this game, I did something a little different. I found Winkwarp Prime, which it always has the RP of you can't build certain things here, or you get a debuff for building certain things there. And like, so I just turned it into a Unity world. So I have a Unity world already. Problem is, the Unity buildings cost food. And so farmer jobs are a little bit more important in Hive Mind builds, I think, than they normally would be in
The spirits
regular
have granted us
empires.
new wisdom.
All right, we got new research. Cool. All right, more energy. Great. Couldn't have come in a better time. And we're probably going to pick up this energy nexus because we can spend some of our monthly gas to fuel that nexus or to build that nexus and essentially maybe double our energy output, which would be great. We could start building ships. We could start, and we need to make some more minerals too. But yeah, we need to make some more mining districts.
Construction complete.
But I'm not sure I've realized it yet that I need to do this. All right, we claimed the Gaia world. I don't know if we've terraformed it yet. We got a kind of a big empire here. Not really big, but kind of bigger than what I'm used to at this stage in the game. I've had a really lucky start here. Like, not a lot of empires around me, not a lot of planets around. Some of them habitable, some of them habitable later. A lot of real estate, a lot of room to expand and grow. So I'm going to probably have a wider empire this game than I usually do. So wider meaning a lot more systems and planets. I usually go tall. It's not because I want to, it's just because I'm kind of forced to. Because there's so many empires in the galaxy, it's just like you claim two systems and you run into an alien empire, like most of my games are like that. So we're messing with the fleet manager here. We're basically gonna start making destroyers. It's time to expand our fleet. We need to get a new fleet going, so I'm thinking we don't have cruisers yet. I'd like to, but I just haven't got around to it yet. Cruisers are priority, but other things more important than it keep getting in the way, like thrusters and tech and stuff. So, but yeah, now we're gonna make a fleet of disruptors, or not disruptors, destroyers. got tongue tied, got a little slip there. I just got done working on my on the script and the voice recording for my my fleet composition video that I'm about to release here in several days. Here in a few days. I got a short coming out tomorrow, the 17th of June. So of 2023. So hopefully you guys like that one. Anyway, back to the game. So more anomalies, more planets, more systems, more tech, just plain Stellaris. Plain Stellaris. Okay, we're claiming those two planets. Good. So I don't have a lot of influence, so I'm not really going to be able to expand any further. Hopefully soon we can start getting habitats, because I'd like to make farm habitats. That's kind of, I think, where... Because I made farm habitats last game, and that worked really well for me. Like I said, high-minded empires actually need food a little bit more than regular empires. Because they need it for Unity buildings. and I'm progenitor hive mind, so I need food for offspring nests as well. Offspring nests. Hope I said that right. Okay, making star bases. So we were expanding there, and we're expanding over here. We got to level up. Ooh, deep mine, monthly influence +1. Yes, please. God, I love that trait. I love that trait so much. Like, it's making me want to only play high mine empires because of the influence gain. I'm really big on influence gain. Like, I try to find, you know, I love it when I have tons of influence and I can just expand and claim if I'm warring, and like I could just do whatever I want. Okay, we're gonna colonize that planet. Just got terraformed. All right, so cool. We can finally claim that planet. Some of those planets have anomalies on them, so that's pretty annoying. But I'll clear those out, no problem. All right, we're still kind of low on naval capacity, but we need to get more. Yeah, so our food's 0, so that's a lot better than it was. So we've got Dungar Prime, our first farm world, operational and working some farms. You know, and some of the farm jobs are filled. Yeah. So hydroponics farms, looks like we're going to build another one or not. I wonder what if we're going to put anything there. I can't decide. Okay, yeah, I decided. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to go to my generator worlds and I'm going to start as soon as I get Hive Nexus, I think, or Energy Nexus. That's right, not Hive Nexus. As soon as I get Energy Nexus, I'm going to go and double my energy. I'm going to build more mining districts and just go ham. Now I'm starting to get better food, so... So yeah, my goal is to stop spending energy credits on food. That's the first goal. Looks like we met an alien empire here finally. Not that I'm complaining. I like being alone. It's pretty cool. Not having to worry about bumping into other empires until now. So we'll sign an envoy. Cool. Yeah, we got all these planets claimed. Yeah, like all my science vessels are over here. I'd like to get them over here.
The faithful have claimed a new world.
The faithful has claimed a new world. Okay, what do we got this time? Looks like this is going to be a generator world because it has more generator districts. Well, it could be an industrial world. I'm tempted, but not yet. But I will be making some industrial worlds very soon. But it kind of reminds me that I have one that I haven't really touched in a while, so I just need to get on the ball here. I have a short attention span, so I'll forget things. I have ADD. It kind of sucks. So, you know,
We are
my
spreading our
micro
faith
can be
to a new
lacking
world.
sometimes.
Construction
You know, never
complete.
said that I was the absolute best player of Stellaris. But anyway, so yeah, we got another starbase. Cool. We got 110 influence. We got 1,300 alloys.
The
Oh,
spirits
we
have
got
granted us
22
new
food.
wisdom.
Good. And we got thruster tech researched. Good. What are we doing now? Anti-gravity engineering is tempting, but look at here. We have orbital habitats. Let's go. Let's go. No, don't look at that stuff. Orbital habitats. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely going to be getting that tech, because then we can get void dwellers, and yeah, we can get voidborn, not void dwellers. Void dwellers is an origin, I believe. All right, looks like we met another alien. Or no, that's just a progression. Looks like I gotta tell one of my science
Spaceborne
vessels
creature
to
encountered.
get back to work, basically. I wish they would just evade and then go back to what they were doing, instead of just going no orders and just sitting there. Whoa, upkeep +5? I didn't see that. That's a bad negative trait.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Okay, we got research, we got reform. Yeah, we've got a new civic, so we got to reform our government. Okay, I usually go subspace EFAPS here. That sounds so bad. That name sounds so bad, EFAPS. But I checked the dictionary, and that's actually how you pronounce it. At least that's what the online dictionary told me. I'm like, there's gotta be a different way to pronounce this. Nope, it's EFAPS. So I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, so yeah, subspace EFAPS. Say that 3 times fast. We're probably gonna get that. These others are interesting too. These other ones, especially the one with Unity. Forgot what it is, but the naval capacity is nice. But mainly, I'm getting it for sublight speed, because we're going to be doing missile cruisers, missile comps, and so we need that speed so we can kite ships around and keep them from touching us. Or conversely, if we switch to disruptors, we can engage and close to melee range really fast. Melee / short range, torpedo range. Okay, energy nexus is done. That's good. We can start doing some work on our planets here. Looks like we've got our food situation somewhat solved. Now, what are we going to research next? I think we need to do cold fusion power. We need to get our power plants going. We need to get 0-point reactors so we can start building megastructures. Yeah, so that'll be good. You know, I don't really like any of these choices, so I think I'm just gonna roll and go ground defense planning for 3,000. That sounds like Jeopardy. Just realized that. Okay, so we're gonna get this planet here. That's gonna be good. Just keep expanding. Expand, explore, exterminate. The exterminate comes later. I'm going to realize here pretty soon that I can't colonize that green planet over there because it has an anomaly on it. Or maybe it already... I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's run the clock. Run the clock. I must be thinking about something here. There we go. Let's run the clock. Yeah, so we got 1,800 alloys. Probably need to make some more ships. So, just checking our farm world. Checking our Unity world. We could probably make another district. But I want to be careful because we're finally positive in food, so I think I just want to keep it the way it is, most likely. All right, what am I doing now? So, yeah, so we got plus 23 food. We've got 77 energy credits. It's still too low for my tastes. I'd rather have my energy credits higher. Like a good 150, I think, would really help. But we're not hemorrhaging food anymore, so. All right, looks like we're going to buy some ships. That's good.
We are spreading our faith to a new world.
Colonizing a planet. Got a yellow planet there that we could probably terraform pretty quickly. Oh, we got a negative trait. Boo-hoo. Oh, it's just a scientist. I don't really care about the scientist traits. They're kind of like big deal. It doesn't really impact the game that much. So I'll just go with up or think with experience gain. Is it experience gain? No, it's upkeep. Okay, whatever. Save a little bit of unity. I really don't care.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
All right, new research. We got that done. So this is what I wanted. I wanted gene tailoring. That is just making sure there isn't anything better. Okay, yeah, gene tailoring is what I was rolling for. So cool, we're gonna get that. And so the plan is to get the void porn. Why did I say that?
We are spreading
The void
our
porn.
faith to a new world.
The void born ascension perk, and then after that ascension perk, we're gonna get the genetic ascension perk, engineered evolution, and start the genetic ascension path. So that's what we're gonna do. You know what's cool? Making that goof up and saying that word wrong is probably going to get people coming back because they're going to be like, man, I gotta watch. He might say porn again, you know? Yeah, like, anyway, so yeah, just managing my science vessels here, trying to get them to
Spaceborne
actually
creature
do something
encountered.
instead of just hover around. I mean, I just think surveying takes such a long time. But I guess it has to, or else it would just be too OP. You know, you claim the galaxy way too fast, maybe. Give the computer time to catch up. Okay, so yeah, so finally we realize that we can you know, that we're not tending to our planet. So we're gonna get some minerals. We're gonna beef up our minerals. We're gonna beef up our energy credits now that food isn't a problem. And yeah, we're gonna do that. Yes, we're gonna upgrade the energy nexus to energy nexus. Looks like we have enough exotic gases, so that's good. And we're gonna do the same thing to this generator world as well. And build a generator district. Cool. So now that we did that, let's see what happens. Ooh, we got 100 credits. That's good. We're gonna wait for this stuff to build and see where our resources are. More minerals. Whoopee. So I don't care about that. All right, so that's a tomb world. I don't really care about that right now, but I do still want to expand into here just to deny it from other alien empires, just to deny it from the computer. I'd like to search. You know, I was thinking about taking my military ships down to that area to the west. but I'd still have to survey it, so it's not really any point. And plus, I would lose energy credits having them out. So my strategy is just build a ton of ships and dock them. That's my strategy until they're needed. You know, dock them until I need to go to war, and then I'll put them at my border where I want to go to war, and then I'll go to war and I'll send them. When I'm done with the war, I will just bring them all back to my capital system and dock them, using as little energy credits and alloys as possible. Anyway, that was... So we're running the clock a little bit here, so we got a little bit of influence we could spend. Food's still positive, but it's a little lower than it was last time. All right, so...
Our ships have been improved.
Okay, yeah, I was upgrading.
The
I was
spirits have
upgrading
granted
our
us new
ships.
wisdom.
Now we've got more fleet power. That's pretty cool. All right, so I think we'll research a new reactor again. Advanced research complexes is tempting, but I don't even have enough exotic gases right now to upgrade the research labs once. So I can hold off on the next tier because I already have the second tier. I can hold off on the third tier for now until I get a lot more exotic gases. So yeah, looks like I go to colonize this and it says it has an anomaly, and you know, it needs to give you some kind of like warning, like icon at the top left corner of your screen saying you have a colonizable planet that has an anomaly on it, or you have a planet in your empire that has an anomaly on it. You should research this anomaly immediately so when you want to colonize it, you can. Or something along those lines, however they want to RP it. I mean, yeah, Paradox, please put that in. But, you know. But they can't get everything right, you know. Otherwise, it's a pretty good game. So I love this belligerent presence, more influence from power projection. In other words, the more ships you have, the more influence you're going to get. So I get this, and then I get fleet capped. Now I'm not fleet capped right now, but I will get fleet capped soon. I will start striving towards that as my alloys increase more and more, my monthly alloys, which I'll be ramping up. I'm basically a slow starter, a fine finisher. That's basically how I roll. I'm basically gonna snowball this game. Well, that's my plan. I'm the one who snowballs. I snowball in real life, I snowball on my channel, and I snowball in Stellaris. Think I belong in Alaska or something. Most people don't know this, but Alaska actually has a warm season. It's not just a big ice cube like Antarctica. All right, so we realized that this planet has been sitting on six pops and not work, you know, is not really our sorry. Blah, 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 blah. We realized this planet, this Forge world, was not producing alloys, really, because we weren't doing anything with it. So we queued up some industrial districts,
Our
and
ships
so now
have been
that's going to start
improved.
giving us alloys. It looks like our alloys are going up. It was 60, and now it's plus
The
78
faithful have
monthly.
claimed a new world.
Claim new world, cool. Have to check that out. So what is this world going to be? Go to planet summary. Okay, I believe this is going to be another farm world. Yeah, this is going to be another farm world. Yeah, click the agro world. There we go. Okay, so you always got to build an offspring nest. And I think the offspring nests require food, and I think that's what kills our food so much. I can't really pause the video to look, but, you know. Oh, Alien Empire found us. Let's see where they are. Oh, they appeared to there, so they're to our galactic east. All right, no problem. Like I basically got all the territory that I want for the most part. The rest is just the icing on the cake. Cause I've claimed so many planets. It's just, yeah, I'm in a pretty good position right now. I think. I haven't really looked at the contacts to see how many planets each empire controls, but you know, it's been a long time since I've had this many planets right out the gate without having to conquer other empires or annex. Yeah, this is a pretty big empire. Pretty wide. Found a gateway, not that it matters. They make a big deal out of it. It's just a gateway, dude. It doesn't even work unless you build another one. So traditions. Cool. Got another one. We're gonna do organic architecture or orbital architecture. I don't know. Didn't catch it in time. Excuse me. So yeah, we're gonna do envoy relations because we don't want to go to war with anybody right now because we're still vulnerable. We need a fleet. We need alloys. We need power. We need credits. We need minerals. We just need economic strength, and we need vassals. And then, well, we don't necessarily need vassals to go to war, but honestly, I find the later in the game that I go to war, the more successful my game is. If I start going to war right away, because war actually costs a lot of resources too. Like it takes a lot, like it takes a lot of time, attention, and resources to go to war with someone, to go to war with another empire. And if you do that in the beginning, it's kind of like, in a sense, killing your SCVs, some of your SCVs before, right at the beginning of the game in StarCraft. I don't know if any of you play that, but like, you know, it basically, I believe it stunts your growth in a lot of ways if you go to war right away. It's counterintuitive because really I'm an aggressive person. I am. However, this game has taught me patience. And if you're patient and you just bide your time and just expand and just grow, you can build a fleet that's so big that you just wipe out the entire galaxy if you wish. Or you can vassalize everyone, get so strong that everybody wants to be your vassal, and you know, so that many different ways you can win, but most of them require you having a very large fleet. Or bigger than the other empire's fleets. Or big enough to fight multiple empires at once. That's kind of the other reasons I wait, because you get a lot of defensive packs and you know, empire vassalization on the computer's end, and they like to vassalize each other and make defensive packs and make it to where if you go to war with any one of them, you're going to war with like 5 or 6 empires. It's stupid, but that's the way it is. So, okay, looks like I'm preening my mining worlds. I'm setting up my mining worlds. Just wow, we got a lot of resources. We got 168 monthly energy credits, and we got 182 monthly minerals. So that is pretty good. We're in a good position now economically. So now we can start. We need to get the food building. There it is, right there. Make sure there isn't anything more important, and there isn't. So we're gonna take it. So good. Now we have a lot of minerals. We can start making more industrial districts and start getting more and more alloys, which we already have. We have 82 up from 60, so we are growing. We are starting to snowball here economically. So I think we're gonna make another. Now that we got food and energy, we're gonna make another synaptic node. Get more unity. Wonder what I'm doing. I'm just thinking. All right, so gonna build some more Hive districts so we can open up those buildings slots and start building buildings there. Say that 3 times fast. Okay. Useless notification. Well, useless now. Would have been important in the beginning of the game. I like to know though when there's a new strategic resource in my empire though. Or when the survey ship surveys one. Or the science ship. Okay. So, gonna continue to claim systems. Since we got influence, we've got 2.1k alloys. We got 2,000 alloys. We probably should use them. Okay, we're gonna claim that planet. Great. Explore and survey. Manually having to tell this guy to do this because he keeps wanting to run off and go do something else. It's like, no, you're here. Explore here. Survey here. Like, you're wasting time traveling across the galaxy to go look at something else across the galaxy when you could look at something right here. Yeah, so they need to look at that. Anyway. So we got a new world. This is definitely going to be a generator world. I can already see that now. So let's go to the designation drop down. Yeah, definitely generator world. But we always have to build the Hive offspring nest first. And yeah. Set this up so I can start pumping out those energy credits. All right, so cool. Gonna have enough influence soon to make another starbase, claim another system. So yeah, we got a lot of alloys. I almost want to reinforce all, but let's just click the regular reinforce button. That's a lot of ships. That's good. So we get research speed. Ooh, wait, expanded intellect. That gives us research alternatives +1. Gotta take it. Gotta take it. There is no not taking that. Like, when you see research alternatives, influence gain, like that supersedes everything else. Then followed by like research speed.
The spirits have
I love
granted us
events
new
that
wisdom.
make sounds that sound like you're in danger when really it's nothing. Really the event is meaningless. Or it's not really that big of a deal. So we're definitely going to get more food because I am sick of having food problems. So we're gonna upgrade the food again. We're gonna go to our farm planets and make farm buildings, agriculture buildings. Not gonna do it right now though. Probably do it later. Once we realize that we can build food buildings. All right, so what are we doing here? So now we're gonna start expanding our exotic gases. Well, more exotic gases so I can get more research, and I also want more crystals so I can get start making hyper relays, which I'm probably gonna be doing not this episode, but the next episode. I'm probably gonna come out with hyper relays.
Spaceborne creature
And
encountered.
also want volatile motes just to have them because there are things like alloy foundries that require volatile motes. So, all right, looks like we found another empire. This one's a machine empire. It doesn't look like they're the hostile kind. Thank God. Thank God they're not like driven assimilators or something. I would really have to ramp up my military if they were driven assimilators. So I still can't subjugate this guy. This is annoying. I'm just gonna give up. I'm not gonna look at this anymore. I'm just gonna like, whatever, you suck. You know, like. But I could probably vassalize these other guys. I've just gotta develop relations with them, and then after that, you know, ramp up my fleet, get capped. You know, get naval capped, and then we could start vassalizing these guys. Send in the envoys instead of sending the clowns. Send in the envoys. Clown on these empires. Clown on the AI. Okay, so yeah, I've become pretty adept at diplomacy. Like, not so much like avoiding conflict, but like just preventing it in the first place. Like, I just make it so that you can't possibly be my enemy until I'm ready for you to be. You know, it's control, you know, like gives me a lot of like when I have diplomatic control, it makes it really easy for me not to get blindsided and only go to war when I'm ready to go to war, you know? Cuz everybody's my friend until they're not, you know? Until I don't want to be their friend. Sounds scummy, but such is life, right?
The faithful have claimed
I wouldn't
a new
treat people
world.
like this in real life, but these are the computers, so they don't have souls. So I could just treat them however I want. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. That was a side tangent. Anyway, so yeah, got another planet, make an offspring nest. This one's going to be a generator world too, which is great. The more generator worlds, the better. I want tons of energy credits. I want to just put it through the roof. Make an energy grid there too. And we're immediately going to upgrade it. Should be okay on strategic resources. All right. So it's like next stage.
An alien empire now speaks to us in the language of the divine.
Oh yeah, I got some influence for exploring that. Maybe I should explore those other alien empires. I just like, it's like, why spend my envoy on that? But I get tons of influence anyway, so it doesn't really bother me that much. Don't want to colonize a red planet. Yeah, there we go. We have 10K, but I don't want to colonize a small planet. I want to terraform a small planet. Definitely going to terraform this. It's only 2,000 credits. I think I terraformed the yellow planet up here already, so I'm going to look for a bigger planet size. That one's a tomb world, so I can't do that. Yeah, I can't do that. Not yet. Let's find a bigger world that's not a tomb world. That one's pretty... Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, let's terraform that. 5,000. Okay, we have 3,000 energy credits now, so that's pretty good. With 146 gain, monthly gain, will be good. All right, so running the clock here, or we were. Excuse me, I gotta adjust my chair. Okay, good. We're finally claiming that system. Yeah, like surveying takes for. I think surveying takes too long. I think they need to buff it a little bit. Like, because really, it's the surveying and investigating and the surveying just takes. I think it just takes way too long. But they just announced a new game that's supposedly going to shorten down. It's going to give you the Stellaris, not all of the Stellaris experience. I think you should still play Stellaris, but it'll shorten the Stellaris experience down considerably to like you could have a game in 1 hour, or basically they're making it like StarCraft, where basically fast food, like hop in, get your food, hop out, like
The spirits have granted us new
basically they're
wisdom.
making a Stellaris fast food game, basically.
Incoming transmission.
It's called Stellaris Nexus, so I don't know if I'm going to try it or not. It doesn't really, like, the premise doesn't really interest me. It's like, dude, I like Stellaris the way it is. Like, why would I want to play a shorter, more dumbed down version of Stellaris? I don't know if it's going to be dumbed down, but it's going to be downsized for sure. I mean, because they gotta it's on a time crunch and it's a smaller world, so it's just kind of like, okay. I like the big long games that I can just sink hours and hours of playtime into. I think it's great. Yeah, it's time consuming if you just want to sit down with your friends and play for an hour, that's then yeah, Stellaris isn't for you. If you can only devote like an hour of your time to one game, then but I guess with Stellaris Nexus, that will appeal to that audience that just, I basically think it's a more casual version of Stellaris. That's what I think it would be. Anyway, those are just opinions. Again, everybody's got one. Cool. So all right, we finally, now we got to get the anomaly off of that planet. Yeah, set him to auto survey. Hopefully we'll start exploring those systems and not go all the way over here to explore and survey systems. Cool. So I think we got a little bit done. We mainly focused on our economy and just expanding the empire. So it's just, on the surface, it's kind of boring, but this is the work you got to do, to set things up so you can start conquering the galaxy. So we got another planet to colonize. Yeah, so
Council agenda available.
So far, pretty good playthrough, pretty good episode. I think I was really good about not having any ums and buts. I would do an every once in a while, but I'm really trying hard to, like, with the public speaking aspect of this. So, you can hear me talk instead of hearing just yeah, I want to cut that out. Even if I have to pause for a little bit, I'd rather do that than yeah. So anyway, good episode, I think. I think it was a good episode. A little boring, but Stellaris on the surface looks pretty boring. You got to look underneath and you got to know what's going on to be able to be interested in it. So, to a Stellaris player, this episode was pretty interesting, at least to me.
Situation log updated.
So yeah, we met some alien empires. We fixed our economy. Oh, we're negative in food again, but that's okay. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.